is Brandon Aiyuk pricing himself out of Santa Clara. He's so good. Last year, people sort of understood he's improving. He's coming on, but the Niners don't exactly feature him for a lot of reasons. This year, they're featuring him, and it seems like anytime a defense puts 8 in the box or sells out to stop the run or plays man-to-man coverage, Aiyuk kills them. I mean, how do you think he's going to be here long term?
Well, I mean, I can't say that, but all I'll say is look at the team's track record with offensive weapons that they have conviction in and handpick. They pay those guys. They paid Kittle, they paid Debo, they paid Juice. Why wouldn't they pay him? It'd be one thing if he was from a different part of the country or something like that, but he's from Rockland.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's probably going to sign. And I will say this, though. Have you ever seen a 6'1" receiver play bigger? No. I mean, in a lot of ways, he reminds me of a modern-day John Taylor in that John Taylor was, really long arms, really long legs, deceptive stride, maybe more of a deep threat, but he played huge, and this guy plays huge. Yeah.
I hope they find a way to keep him because they've spent so much money on older players who are maybe non-essential. And I feel like Aiyuk's skill set is so unique on this team. There's no one else who does what he does, who just beats the best cornerbacks on the outside man-to-man. That's not what Debo does. It's not what McCaffrey or Kittle does. It's what Aiyuk does. And he's young. He's improving. They traded up for him. He's never gotten in trouble. He mostly plays every game. This is the kind of guy you got to keep long-term. And if them extending Debo prevents them from keeping Aiyuk, then that's too bad. But I think the fact that they are committed to Brock Purdy as their starting quarterback and he's so cheap for so long that they should be able to keep Brandon Aiyuk.
They got $40 million to roll over unless they make a trade. And I gotta think. I gotta think that they've got money earmarked, especially for him. Now I don't know about some of the other guys. I don't know how long Armstead's going to be here. I don't know how long Juice is going to be here. I don't know how long Kittle's going to be here. But I think Aiyuk's a guy that's going to be here.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's take some super chats. Let's see. Stephen Pryor. What I'm seeing from Brock is just special. No disrespect to the other quarterbacks. Fair enough. It is extremely special. Marcel Wilkerson says, coach to give pointers, show technique, and such. I guess he was talking about the other thing earlier.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think Alex Smith is a very, very bright football guy. I think he'd be an outstanding quarterback coach. I mean, if I was a head coach, I'd want Alex Smith to be my quarterback coach. The problem is these guys made so much money playing that it's like, hey, man, I don't know if I want to work coaches' hours and put in that kind of a grind. And then pass rush, I mean, Dwayne Board was an incredible pass rush coach for a long time, but Haley, I think to me is, his style of just, I'm going to eviscerate you with the bull rush and everything predicated off of that. And then here comes the counters and the edge work and all that. But he used to just right through a guy in the first quarter. I think that mindset works in any era.